watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going.
Help me. I mean, so this, I couldn't believe what I was seeing last time, but we are seeing it in real time. We're seeing what was actually said at the event. So all of a sudden, the quartering starts saying, I'm going to be watching the football game with Melanie Mack. And all of a sudden, his other employee's like, wait, what? Just you and Melanie? I'm not invited? What's up with that? Why am I not invited? And then immediately, Melanie's like, no, you can come. Remember, she was immediately, oh, yeah, you can come, you can come. And then she mouths, help me. Okay? So, out of everything that we've seen up to this point in the documentary, right? We've seen Jeremy drinking, getting on stream frequently, acting a fool, let's be honest, saying ridiculous things, trying to contact women, saying things about the women that he has on his streams and on his show. He's simping and or obsessing over certain women and creators on the internet, which we talked about how last time that was inappropriate because he's married, yet he's publicly talking about this kind of thing. It's not like what a married dude should be doing, okay? And now he has these employees, and this is taking place live on his own live stream at this political event where he says, well, I was just going to watch the game with one of my female employees, like just him and her together in the room. And then the other female employee is like, what? Why wasn't I invited? And then she mouths, help me to her. So how exactly was this supposed to look? Like, really? And this is his stream. This isn't like someone edited this. This is his archived stream. He's putting this out to the internet. People are seeing it live take place. So how did you think people were going to react to that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm lost. I really am lost at what's going on here. And again, it's none of anyone's business, but this is being publicly broadcast. People know that Jeremy is married. Why? Because he told everyone, right? So it's not like, oh, is this appropriate or not? It's like, we know it's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Because he's married. He's talked about this over the years. He even said how his relationship with his wife has been a struggle because of how much he works and all the stress of it and everything. And then this is taking place live. I mean, this is super embarrassing. Okay, super duper embarrassing, I would say. Like, if you're talking about the most embarrassing moments, right? You can have an embarrassing moment where it's all on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make a bust live.
But when the embarrassing moment is involving other people and it's like take place live in front of people like this, like I would argue if I was looking through the entire documentary and it was my documentary, I would be like, this is my most embarrassing moment. That I would declare that. I'd be like, nah, this definitely is the most embarrassing thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he feels that way. And for what I'm going to understand, because of course, when we talked about this last time, people started talking about it in my streams over the last couple of days, and they were like, so these two vehemently 100% deny that this is what was taking place. No, it wasn't like that she actually was asking for help. They weren't uncomfortable. That's not what was taking place. But then how do you deny the video evidence we're watching right now? Like, how do you deny? It's literally right here. This is what you broadcast. No one made this up. How can you say that's not what it was? You know, I don't get it.
No, did she help me? Is that real?
Yeah.
She
did. She did.
Family oriented.
I can't watch football with you guys?
You can.
Wow.
I would. The watch first.
I like how she immediately says, you can. The moment that she says, I can't watch football with you guys, she turns and says, you can. Like, so why was it not in the conversation that we're all employees together, we're going to watch football together? Why was it only those two and not the other one? Right? For the record, okay, just for the record, all of my streams do better than that. The Cicada says, I am a toxic male today. As you can see, I'm playing the toxic male. But this is supposedly, like, this is his side thing. You know what I'm saying? This is not his main thing he's doing. It's like his side project or whatever. But all my gameplay streams, these streams that I've done here of this react, have all done better than that.
It might be inside out, but it looks like it's like a poop thing.
Wait, he's I don't know, maybe it's just the style. I'm being like a little. Now I'm being
It's
like
inside
extra.
out.
It's inside out.
The Kino Casino reacted to this lengthy stream, and where Jeremy admits to forgetting to go live at the very beginning, which means he was opening packs to no one, and is wearing his sweater inside out. The most shocking event did not even happen in this stream, but a different one.
Ash, emergency.
What's going on?
Quartering just got caught looking at cock porn.
No!
It's on Kiwi Farms.
That's why I can't scroll Twitter.
That's why I'm out. Like if I'm ever hosting, I'm not logged in because that way it won't.
Yep.
It limits what you can see because I don't
Oh,
want.
There we
yeah,
go!
sensitivity.
Retard
Yeah, I guess I could probably do it.
On Twitter, Jeremy claims that tweet suddenly popped up, furious that it did so, even tagging Elon Musk in the process. This tweet received a community note, explaining that Jeremy has in the past been exposed for searching Reddit for forced cream pie, going as
Let's head into the volcano. Instant death.
Second-hand embarrassment. I can't stand it. I can't stand second-hand embarrassment. It drives me crazy. Thank you, Flatman, for a $2 super chat. He says, Jared can't decipher comments from troll comments. No, I think what it is he believes that rolling with it, laughing at it, okay, is going to basically protect him from it. Like if he... Hold on. He makes over $1 million a year on coffee. Profit or just net income? It's different. I would believe maybe he sells $1 million of coffee a year. What's your cost on that? How much does it cost to make that coffee? How much does it cost to ship that coffee? How much do you spend on advertisement for that coffee? Is it actually profitable? That's the real question. But in his head, I sell over $1 million of coffee a year, so that's success. No, it's not. It could be a loser. It could be a loss for him. He might lose money selling coffee. If he had to spend $80,000 for a Keurig machine to sell the Keurig cups, that's a big detriment to his profits. You know what I'm saying? These are the real questions, and the things. These questions need to be asked, not how much money do you make net, how much past all your expenses and all this stuff you're blowing on everything, how much do you really make? In my opinion, he has grifted his way to a point where he just makes it sound always like he needs everyone to finance everything for him, and he's just been pocketing all the profits the entire time.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
This video is from, right? They said this is an uncovered video. So again, like as I explained to you guys way back at the very beginning of this react, the old days of YouTube were very different. You were catering to an audience that was insanely immature, usually much younger than you know, teenagers who want this kind of really, really irresponsible, really immature, really bad content. That's what they wanted. Okay? So the more over the top you were with your commentary, the more, you know, offensive that you were with the things that you said and did, you would get more views.
Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? Oh.
You would literally get more attention on yourself. Way back in the day, used to do this kind of stuff. Over the years, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I refuse. So I think what's happened with him is he got out of the pattern of doing it. But then every once in a while, when he drinks and then he makes content, that side of him comes out again. Okay? It does. It comes out and rears its ugly head. People are like, haha, right? So they're back again. It's back again. This is that side of Jeremy where he just says these really inappropriate things about women keeps coming back. But now what's going to happen is, again, people are going to go back in time and find the things that he did and call them out. My things have been endlessly called out forever. This guy never really had his dirty laundry sifted through. Now the whole internet goes through his dirty laundry and finds all of these moments, you know? That's the problem. He always was the guy who was kind of protected from this level of harassment. I mean, yes, people made fun of him, but was he considered a full-blown lol cow? Probably not. Now he is, that's for sure, right? Now he's definitely considered one.
100 people watching right now. You want me to put a baby in your belly? Can you point me to the...
Okay, I will not, excuse me. I will not often agree with them. I won't. Because you know I'm not like that. I don't like that stuff, but I have to agree with them on that point. That is probably one of the saddest things a creator with a following, supposedly living a happy life, has ever said on the internet. They don't connect with their wife or anyone else in real life. They just seek attention and interaction with anonymous people on the internet. Wow. So, what was the point of it all? Right? So, if anything, that might be the most telling thing of the entire documentary that I have just reacted to, and everything that's ever been said about the quartering. Because the entire time that he's been grinding away, that he's been grifting, that he's been doing it, has he been doing it truly because he needs the money, because he wants to be affluent, because he wants to do well for his family, because he wants to have all this stuff in real life? Or is he doing it because he only ever gets any level of enjoyment in his entire life when he is interacting with anonymous people on the internet?